What's good, everybody? Today we got a special Marvel Snap Pool 2 deck that is going to stop your opponent's combos dead in its track. It is a great ongoing deck. So the major key to stopping your opponents dead in their tracks is going to be Sandman. And when Sandman comes out, he prevents players from playing more than one card. Most Pool 2 decks are really ramping up in turn 5 and 6. That's when your opponent's gonna drop a ton of cards and try and absolutely crush you. If Sandman disrupts their plans, then all of a sudden you are in golden shape. On turn 5, we're gonna play Blue Marvel, who's gonna give all our other cards a +1 power. And then on turn 6, we're gonna have Onslaught come out. He's gonna double the ongoing effect of Blue Marvel, and he's gonna come out with a strong 7 power, but actually it's gonna be 9 because of Blue Marvel. Can you use this deck with Spectrum? Yes, Spectrum is really nice, but I find that the 9 power from Onslaught plus the extra ongoing effect from Blue Marvel ends up becoming a lot stronger than just Spectrum giving +2 to each of your ongoing cards. We talked about turn 4, 5, and 6 and what your goal is, but how do we set up for that point? Well, a big time key is going to be Ebony Maw. And Ebony Maw, you cannot play him after turn 3, and you don't want to play him on the first turn, because if you do play him on the first turn, you will not be able to play any other cards at that location. So Ebony Maw is going to be your turn 3 drop alongside another 2 drop, preferably someone like Lizard, who comes with 5 power, but you can also use Colossus because he also has ongoing effects and he's not going to have his power reduced. On turn 1, you're looking to drop Ant-Man. Ant-Man's going to make sure that you have the extra 3 power if you could fill the entire lane with 4 cards. Then on turn 2, you're dropping Armor, and then we're doing the Ebony Maw plus a 2 drop combo on turn 3. Because things don't always go to plan, we have Mr. Fantastic there. He's a 3 drop that's going to go ahead and stretch his power across the other 2 lanes. So if you drop him in the middle lane, he's going to help boost that Ebony Maw lane. And the lone card that doesn't have an ongoing effect that we've got in this deck is Nightcrawler. And the reason that we have Nightcrawler is because if you play Ebony Maw and there's only 3 cards at that location, well, you're going to get a chance to play Nightcrawler and slide him right in there and give that lane more power. We have Punisher, who's there because he's going to get ongoing power from the opposing cards at each location. We would normally really like to use Captain America here. I like him a little more, but Punisher is perfect for this deck. We're not necessarily building 4 card locations outside of that Ebony Maw lane, and by the time that you play Ebony Maw, you won't be able to play Punisher at the same spot. And of course, our last card is Cosmo. We have no on-reveal abilities in this deck, so Cosmo is perfect for this. He's got the ongoing trait that we were looking for, and he's going to prevent your opponent's on-reveal abilities to go off. So when you drop Sandman, it's going to force your opponent to only play 1 card at a time. And you've already got Cosmo out there, and in that location, your opponent's on reveal effects are not going to happen. It usually stops your opponent dead in their tracks, and a lot of times you're going to end up seeing them quit. They're going to retreat. They don't like seeing Sandman out there. So here we go. We're going to take the deck into battle right now. And the first card we're going to play, of course, is Ant-Man. And he's going to get +1 power because of Xandar, which is really nice. And we are set up for the Ebony Maw combo. And I love this. We got everything going. We're going to put Armor out first so that Killmonger cannot destroy our 1-drops. He hasn't played a card yet, which is kind of wild. And we are going to fill Xandar right away. Bifrost might mess up our plans a little bit. We do have Armor sitting there, and that's that's okay. We do have Armor there, so he should protect them, but I don't know if Ant-Man gets moved first and gets destroyed and then Armor goes off. We're gonna have to find that out real quick. But we're gonna continue with our plan. Colossus and Ebony Maw are getting placed right here. It sucks that we won't have the +1 power with all of them, but that's okay. And look at that, we're sitting with 21 power right there, and he took care of Bifrost for us, which is absolutely amazing. We absolutely love that. We're not getting all our cards moved, and we're gonna play Sandman, Blue Marvel, and Onslaught all here at Fist Tower, and that should end up working out in our favor, and we should end up beating him. He's going to place cards at the flooding location because he's expecting to win that location, but we're going to go ahead and take down the other two. And we didn't get a chance to finish that out, but that is a good example of what can happen. Unfortunately, he retreated right away. I think his biggest mistake was not letting everybody get moved, to be honest, but we'll take that. You see how this deck was supposed to work, and I explained it, and it looked pretty good. All right, so we're going to take this deck into another game. The first game got cut kind of short, but you saw what we were doing, and we once again are in a really good spot. X-Mansion's going to add a random card here for each player on turn 3. What we're going to do is we're going to drop Nightcrawler here. We're going to drop Armor on the next turn, and then we're going to drop Ebony Maw in there, right in that spot. Then we're going to get a 4th card added to the location. Hopefully it's not a bad one. And then we got Sandman coming out, who's gonna do his thing on the 4th turn. And there we go, we're dropping Ebony Maw right in there, and we have Nightcrawler available for if we need power at a different location. 6 cost cards cost 1 less. That's going to cause him to save maybe a 1-drop for the end, but we're going to Sandman him right away. And Ebony Maw locks up the location, and Wave comes in and allows all of our cards to be 4 cost. Let's hope we got Onslaught, which is kind of nice. Onslaught is kind of decent, but he doesn't really help the abilities of any cards there. And we're not going to get another card at X-Mansion, but we did pull our own Onslaught. We got to just hope that we're pulling Blue Marvel on the next turn. And here he comes, Sandman, to come save the day and prevent our opponent from playing a lot of cards. And he's got a Lockjaw deck, so that helps us out a lot. And we're going to drop Blue Marvel right there. And this should kind of set us up and put us in a really good spot. And there goes Thor. Mjolnir is in his deck. Magneto comes and moves Sandman. We don't love that. We don't love that. But Blue Marvel doing his thing. And here we go. We're dropping Onslaught. We can't drop anything else. We're just going to hope that this is good enough for us to pull off the win. And here we go. Onslaught helps everybody out. Doom is going to drop his Doom bots. And we are going to take down the win. And just like that, as you can see, you fill up that first location, you make your environment work. We had X-Mansion do its thing for us. Sandman prevents our opponent from putting out extra cards, and it kind of screwed up his whole Lockjaw strategy. He was able to overcome it a little bit with his Doom bots, but not enough to win the game after Blue Marvel and then Onslaught get played right on top of each other. Sandman is just a very powerful card, even against pool 3 decks, which, as you can see, all the cards he played were pool 3 cards. So that is our pool 2 ongoing deck to stop your enemies' combos. It's definitely going to work against pool 2 decks. I used it a lot. Sandman absolutely stops your opponents dead in their tracks, and Blue Marvel and Onslaught just finish off the job. I really do enjoy this deck a lot. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments section if you think there's a way to improve the Sandman deck and how it's working out for you. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.